Okay, now I think it started. Just had all these like thoughts hitting me, and they're all just bang, bang, bang. And because I was already explaining it to you in my head, and I had to like, turn the camera on. Obviously, I'm like, the story's already started for me before I get to this point, right? And then sometimes, because I'm so consciously aware of what I'm doing to turn the camera on, I feel like I'm losing it sometimes. It's super weird because I've got my 2-in-1 laptop tablet on for this because the sound's better. And it's like I've got it sitting up backwards, so to speak, so the tablet keyboard is up, and it wasn't when I started, but anyway, I can't see the timer. But it's really just hitting me, and I was trying to like figure out, am I going to make pasta, which I went to the supermarket and got the canned tomatoes and the beef and the vegetable stock that I needed. There's a like part of my head saying Freudian slip there, Olivia, because I think that came out beef before vegetable, even I don't know why. I was tempted. So where I live, there's IGA 10 minutes from me. Coles is probably like another 2 minutes from that. It's not even 10 minutes really, 8-9 minutes. And then Woolworths is further away, but this one I go to, and there's one literally around the corner, but there's Food Works and it's privately owned and very expensive. And I only go there on like real can't be fucked driving anywhere else or can't drive anywhere else, whereas today I could, yeah. So anyway, I went to IGA and I wrote a shopping list, right? And I read it as I went. And I got everything on it, including shortbread. My stone self is like, that's right, yeah, I'm like, shortbread. Yeah, I'm repeating myself. And I've been looking every time I do go to a supermarket for those, since Ali gave me a box for like Christmas, and they're delicious. And I haven't been able to find them except for these like small ones that I got at Woolworths, which I don't know if I videoed about or not actually. I really need to like watch these. I'm not sure, like it's almost like a homework thing for uni. My friends are all just got assignments at the moment. It's fucking one of them's like road tripping camping with a group of friends and has an assignment due on Monday, and it's driving her crazy because it's a made up bullshit fucking case story, not anything real. But either way, it's still like 40% of the grade, so she has to get it done. And I'm pretty happy I'm not to be in that though, but at the same time, it's like I offered to read this stuff, and I was looking at something this morning for another one. Student, boss, again, thankfully, woke me at 8:45, and I was like, by this point, I was like, I'm up. As soon as I did, I went and made, what am I trying to say? Get disrupted. Coffee. Then I had coffee and toast, and tomato on toast. Yum. I've had a really good day. I'm really enjoying the book I started, but anyway, the reason I picked up this camera, right? What if I can get rid of this thing? Look at that, man. Is because the thought went through my head like I spend a lot of time sitting, not moving, yeah? And originally I saw myself writing that in a post saying, I see myself sitting, not moving. A lot of the time, realisation 101, right? And then I thought, if I don't turn my camera on now, I'm going to do what I do, which is smoke my weed, and then go and start watching Netflix because I'm wrecked, and it's 4:08 in the afternoon on the 3rd of May 2024. Let me see if I'm Christmas food over here. My back hurts, everything very hurts. Anyway, I'm happy with where I'm at, and I went and got the stuff I want for pasta because I really wanted pasta yesterday, and I couldn't be fucked, right? I was just like, I'm close, but it's not happening. And then today, I was like, I'm gonna do this, and I spoke to my mum on video, and she's like, oh, you know, have you got the bed all made up for me? And I'm like, no, I'm like, there's no second bed made up. I was like, I'm not making it up for 3 months that you're going to be here. Not sure if I've talked about that either. Pretty sure I have. She's arriving on midnight, 16th June, 15th midnight, do you know what I mean? 15th night, 16th morning, and my graduation is on the 18th, so she's going to stay with me. And I'm just really, really fucking grateful that I'm like super fucking aware of so many fucking different things when it comes to my mom. I'm just gonna keep my fucking mouth shut, and I just imagine I was like on this computer I have like a post-it note, and it says Q-tip, quit taking it personally, right? And I was like, I really think I need that tattooed on me, and I was like, which finger can I fucking convince the tattooist to do, who's gonna do it? Like, I've been talking to him about my butterflies, and I'm like, I was like, if the white is the same as the white that's already on it, yeah, I'm like, then I'm not doing it, I'm leaving it as is. I was like, fixed up, right? Looks much better in different lights. The quote is still on the whiteboard in my house, which is where it started when I wrote it the first time, because I was like, everything happens for the sake of your higher self, and it's like, because of what I believe, I do believe that. It's way too philosophical to even go into deeply in this moment, but point being, right, I've realised I sit and don't fucking do a lot of the time, and it wasn't always like that. And I actually have like reminders on my walls to do exercises, physio exercises. I know I've got to do my chiropractic exercises. Eden sent me this 5-minute daily workout and mobility thing, and it's literally just like, you know, and I'm just like talking to you, trying to figure out why I don't do it. I read them, I look at them, I nod my head at them, and then I go and sit back down. Why? Why? What am I doing? Like, I can hear everything clicking, right? And I'll tell you, I used to be so fucking scared of that stuff, man. Took 5 years with my chiropractor before I could get used to it. Oh, see, I'm also very bad with judgment. I don't know what the fuck, yeah, but I swear to God, I walk into things and bang into things so many times. I'm covered in bruises. Bruises I don't even know where the fuck they're from, and I'm like, that's a fucking massive bruise, yeah? Like, I guess that's also showing or pretending to the fact that if I'm constantly sitting, lying, watching Netflix, which up until the last couple of days has been what I've been doing, till whenever I started making videos somewhat better again. Don't do that, Lydia. Okay, so anyway, back to my food. I was trying to make the rice in here break apart, right? Because I got this at the reject store once, and IGA had it. Much more expensive than IGA. And like last time I got it, I did what it said, but it was really lumpy trying to break it up. And I was like, no, I can make pasta, yeah? And I'm having this internal with myself going, I made it to the shop, good for me, that's enough done. I'm going to eat the instant microwave rice and do the cooking tomorrow. I was pretty good with that. And then I was like, well, don't put off now. Don't put off, wait, how does it go? Do it now. Don't be put off. Like, because I can do it now, right? So I was like, okay, that's obviously the right answer, yeah? And again, in my head, I'm just thinking, easy peasy, which pot do I need? Chuck it all in. I'm going to go sit on my couch and go back to watching the Netflix show I started watching yesterday, because I have binge watched my way through so many shows. It's a lot. I don't even remember them all. And again, this isn't even being because of being stoned or anything, because I actually smoke almost fucking nothing, it would seem, compared to everybody I know, because I'm supplying everyone I fucking know. Oh, that comes out wrong. There's 2 people. Fuck me, man. Don't overthink that crap. It's fucking weird. The fucking world do we fucking live in, right? Shouldn't even be fucking something to have to double think or think about. I often see myself ending up in politics, and I'm like, that's fucking doesn't even make any sense. And it's like, yeah, but this one uni student I know is like, that's how you actually make fucking change. She's been in it for 3 years and doing speeches and running for a local candidate council. She's like 22. It's unbelievable. It's fascinating. I found it fascinating. She second guesses herself a fuckload as well, but I think we all do. But anyway, back to my fucking sitting and not moving, right? The rice is really hard, yeah? And my fingers are getting worked out. And that's when I was like walking up and down, pacing, you might even call it, I guess. And so in my head, yeah, because obviously I'm in my head if I'm talking to you, right? And like I started like really grounding myself and then really sort of feeling inside my body how I fucking feel. And it's like I feel stiff and sore and just like you wouldn't fucking believe. And it's like, no fucking wonder like I sunk the way that I did, yeah? Like I have to agree that we need to help ourselves and exercise movement. Oh my god, movement. My fucking body. I've got to do everything I can to work with it. And my chiropractor tells me that. I know that. I have spent numerous days now sort of going, go to the pool. No, go to the pool. Like I really want to go to the pool, right? And it's weird because like I feel like if the pool for hydro hadn't been at the fucking public pool, as in it's the same pool in the same place. Well, the hydro is separate, but I'd be entering as just a normal casual entry, same as the next person, yeah. So I don't know. What do I know? I know I overthink everything, even when it comes to talking to you. Excuse me, which was weird because I know of some of the videos I've made. I can see them. And I'm like, yeah, that's out there. And then it's like, it's out there so the next person who's ever been there knows they're not alone, yeah? And that's why I'm here. Another thing going through my head earlier was when I see myself walking out onto a stage, which I know I've spoken about, I also see the audience. I obviously I see the audience. I mean, maybe not obviously, but yeah. And it's full of people who know who I am. You know, like cheering and clapping and all of those things. And maybe it's just crazy ass dream. Cool, I'm alright with that. But it's still, you know, yeah. But I have just really, really fucking registered just how much I need to ground myself so much better. How much I really need to actually move. Like, I used to go and walk and gym and do stuff and like be. I'm not fit at all. Like, I want to ride my motorbike. I really, really like to ride my motorbike. And well, I just don't feel like it's even actually safe right now, given where I'm at. Like, I need to better me to do that. The moral of my dinner story, by the way, was I don't have the onion. I don't get onions, but I get frozen chopped onions, and I forgot. It wasn't until I got home that I realised I'd finished the bag the last time. But I thought I'd had another one in there, but I don't. Excuse me. So that's when I was like, fuck it, because the canned tomatoes and the onion are what make it up. I got the last canned tomato in the whole store, and it's like the cheap, their brand, so Black and Gold, and it's got no pull top, and it's dented, and I asked someone, and we walked around the store, and it was like, yeah, no. But I decided that Mexican style rice is just perfect, because I had breakfast, and oh my god, I've got so many Beckies, I'm so hungry. Beckies. I'm ready to sort of like, I finally caved and put my heat on. Or caved, you know, like I got up, like I said, when the boss got me up at 8:45, and it was 15 degrees, and I was like, it wasn't, you know, it was pajamas and dressing gown. But yeah, when I got dressed, I was just like, yeah, nah, it's fucking freezing. So I put the heat on, which is nice. And it is 4:21. Windows are all open now, which is good. I asked Google to put Triple J on, like the radio station, and instead she put fucking Triple J like a version on Spotify on. So that's been on all day. It's quite nice actually, I've decided. Like, it's really helping change the atmosphere and the ambience of my house, because there's noise, like constant. And the radio does, well, I mean, I was going to say the radio does distract me, but what am I being distracted from, right? Nada. But I am, like I said, I did read. And it's a book I read so long ago that I don't remember it, which is awesome. I think that's where I'm at. Oh, I bought this teeth whitening paste thing from the Regis store last time I was there, and I let it sit in the box fucking until yesterday, and then yesterday I used it morning and night. Today I forgot this morning, but when I went out, I looked up in the mirror to double check there was nothing in my teeth, and I noticed they were lighter. And I totally forgot until then, and I was like, awesome. So I'm going to keep using it and see what happens, because, yeah. was pretty cool. Anyway, I've talked for 20 minutes, so I'm going to love you and leave you and say if you got to here, you're awesome. Thanks for coming along with me. Please jump on Discord in the chat, general chat, and plenty of other channels and whatnot. Links on my page, about page. Good night.